Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be doing this look right here. This is basically a look that I wore to a date that Brendan and I went to the other night. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original formula and I'm going to blend it out with my ring finger. You guys know this step. It just ensures that your eyeshadow is going to last all night long. Now going into the Smashbox Lethal Palette, I'm picking up the color Wheat with Mint Brush number 22 and I'm placing that all over my eyelid from bottom of my lash line to the top of my brow bone to really make sure that the primer is set and make shadow easier to blend. So I put the tape on the back of my hand to get rid of some stickiness because you don't want it to be too sticky around your eye area. And then I placed it from the outer corner of my eye towards my eyebrow so that I got a really nice sharp line. So now I'm going in with Mint Brush number 20 and the color Salted Caramel, and I'm placing it in the crease of my eye. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with Mint Brush number 24, which is their pencil brush, and this darker chocolate color from the same Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to use that to carve out the shape of my eye. So as you can see, I'm keeping this towards the outer corner of my eye. I'm not bringing this onto my lid because I really want to intensify that section. Now I'm going to blend that out with my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. This is really going to make sure that there's no harsh edges. Going back into that Smashbox palette, I'm picking up the black color and I'm outlining where I had put the dark brown color. So I put the dark brown color first as a guide, and now I'm going in with the black to really intensify it, and then I'm going back in with the Sonia Kashuk blending brush to blend that out as well. So you can build up the color. You don't have to go in with black. You could even go in with a darker brown. It really depends on what you like. For the lid, I'm going in with any bronze or taupey or gold color. You could basically use any color you wanted here. Whatever your favorite shimmer color is, you can put into the lid. You can even use a matte if you wanted. I'm going in with one of the colors from the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette that I will link in the description box down below. So now I'm going to tightline my eyes with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black eyeliner. You guys have seen me use this eyeliner many times on my channel. And I'm going to give myself a cat wing with the Tarte East Clay liner, and all I'm doing is following that line. Because we have the tape, it's really easy to do the wing now because I just have to follow the line and then fill it in. So it makes it like easy peasy to do eyeliner, and this is a great step for beginners as well. If you use the tape, you're going to be able to get the perfect line without having to try too hard. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm using my Tweezerman eyelash curler, which I got from Sephora, and I'm doing a double curl to make sure they're really curled. And then to prep them for falsies, I'm going in with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara, and I'm just putting a light coat of that onto my lashes. You don't need to go crazy, you just want to get them ready. So to color correct my skin, I'm going in with the MAC Prep and Prime pen. This is in the color Peach Luster. You guys know I love color correcting. If you suffer from darkness, this is something that you definitely want to try because it's just going to make your skin look flawless underneath your foundation. So I'm going to blend that out with my Sephora concealer brush. You can also use a finger, you can also use your beauty blender, you can use whatever you want here. I just had my concealer brush on hand and I decided to use it because I hadn't used it in a while. But basically anywhere that I applied that color corrector, I'm just going in and I'm blending it out. And then as soon as I do this, I have a great base for me to start working in with the foundation and start going in with the concealer and getting the rest of my face done. So now my eyelashes were basically tacky and ready for me to put on. So I'm just going in with the Red Cherry number 43 lashes. You guys know this is like literally my favorite pair of false lashes. And this was my last pair. And now I don't have any more. And I'm so sad because I just love these lashes so much. And they look great on anyone. So if you're looking for a great lash, definitely try this one out. So now I'm just going back to blending out that color corrector. You know, nothing fancy, just making sure that everything is nice and blended. So for my foundation, I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation on my e.l.f. powder brush, which is my favorite foundation brush. And obviously I'm going to always do this where I pat the foundation into my skin and then I blend it out once everything is patted and nicely evenly dispersed all over my face. And don't forget to blend it into your neck as well because you don't want it to look fake and you don't want it to look odd that your neck is one color and your face is another. So now for concealer, I'm going in with my NYX HD concealer in the color CW07, and I'm just hitting, you know, the normal places that I always go in with concealer. Because you color corrected your skin, you don't need to go in with tons of concealer, and basically I'm using this concealer as a highlight, and that's why I'm going in with like a quite generous amount. But if I was just going in and I was just going in with just concealer to conceal, I wouldn't really have to use that much because the color corrector really helped take away a lot of the darkness. And I'm using that same Sephora concealer brush to blend everything out. And I just kind of zoom through this because you guys have seen me do this step like so many times, and basically in every video I've shown this step to you guys. So now to set that, I'm going in with my e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just picking up the Bare Minerals Well Rested powder, and I'm placing that underneath my eyes and basically anywhere I applied concealer. And even if there's excess powder, it's okay. You're kind of baking your skin and you're letting it sit, and you're just making sure that it doesn't crease and nothing, you know, the concealer doesn't move. Once you're happy with everything, you can go in with a big fluffy brush and just get rid of that excess powder. So now I'm going in with bronzer. I am using my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the color Natural. This is number 1. And I'm just using that on the perimeters of my face, focusing mainly around my cheekbone area. And there's a clip of the bronzer that I'm also going to be using on my nose. And for that, I'm using the Sephora contour brush, which I absolutely love this brush. For blush, I'm going in with the NYX blush. This is the Mosaic blush in the color Love, which I've shown you guys before. It's a really nice orange color, and it complements tan skin very nicely. For highlight, I'm going in with my Becca highlighter in the color Topaz. If you are of a tan skin tone, Topaz is definitely the highlighter you want to get. You could use Opal if you wanted to, but it may look a bit ashy, so just be careful when you're trying out the actual highlighter. So I wanted to make my own custom highlighter shade, so I'm also going with the Ambient Lighting palette from Hourglass, and I'm also placing that on top of Topaz highlighter. I'm using that same wheat color from the Smashbox Litho palette underneath my brow bone to just clean up that area and lift my brow bone. And then on my bottom lashes, I'm using my bronzing powder to really smoke out that bottom lash line, and I'm using also the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black in the waterline as well. So I mix the waterline color and that really nice brown color in my lower lash line. I'm also going to place mascara on my bottom lashes and then apply MAC Velvet Teddy to my lips. And this is basically the completed look. I also give you guys the option to see how my hair looks like with straight hair, because I did straighten it for the actual date night. So let me know which hairstyle you guys actually prefer, because I'm really, really curious to know what hairstyle you prefer on me. Okay guys, so this is the end of my tutorial. I am going out to dinner tonight with my fiance. In Toronto, we have this event called Summerlicious where you can try some really nice restaurants, and it's like a price fix menu. So we decided that we were gonna finally go on a date, because we haven't been on a date in forever, and every weekend we have something. And finally, this weekend we decided we were just gonna keep it for ourselves. So we are going out, and I'm super excited for both of us to just go downtown and have a good time. And the weather is beautiful today, so that is even a double score. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and to share this video with anyone you think might really enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will talk to you guys in my next tutorial. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye guys.